Imagine boarding a flight, sending one last message to your family, and then disappearing from the face of the earth. No distress call, no warning, no explanation, just silence. A plane carrying 239 people vanished mid-air, and despite one of the largest search operations in history, it was never fully found. What really happened to Flight MH370? Did it crash? Was it hijacked? Or did something far more mysterious happen high above the ocean? Tonight, we uncover one of the greatest aviation mysteries of all time. Welcome to Mystery Unfolds, where we explore the world's darkest mysteries, unexplained events, and stories that still have no answers. And today, we're diving into a case that shocked the entire world. March 8, 2014. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 was scheduled to fly from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, a routine international flight. There were 239 people on board. Passengers, families, crew members, people with dreams, plans, and futures waiting for them. The aircraft was a modern Boeing 777, one of the safest planes in the world. Everything seemed normal. The weather was clear, the takeoff was smooth, no signs of trouble, nothing unusual. But that normal flight was about to turn into a global mystery. At 1:19 a.m., the pilot made the final radio transmission. "Good night, Malaysian 370. Nothing sounded wrong. No panic, no distress, just a routine goodbye. But minutes later, the plane disappeared from radar. No emergency signal, no mayday call, just gone. Air traffic control tried to contact the aircraft. No response. At first, it seemed like a communication issue, but as minutes turned into hours, it became clear. Something was very wrong. The world expected to find wreckage quickly, but there was nothing. No debris, no signal, no trace. It was as if the plane had vanished into thin air. Soon, military radar revealed something shocking. The plane had changed direction. Instead of continuing toward Beijing, it turned back, flying across Malaysia and out over the ocean. But why? Who changed its course? Was it the pilot or someone else? The search for MH370 became one of the largest in aviation history. Countries from around the world joined the effort. Ships, aircraft, satellites, all scanning the vast ocean. But the ocean is enormous, dark, deep, and unforgiving. Days turned into weeks turned into months. Still, nothing. Families waited for answers, but no answers came. Investigators turned to satellite technology, and what they found changed everything. The plane continued flying for hours after disappearing. It didn't crash immediately. It kept moving, deep into the Indian Ocean, far away from its original path. This meant one thing: someone was controlling the plane. But who? And why? As the mystery grew, so did the theories. Some believed it was a pilot's suicide mission. Others suggested a hijacking. Could someone have taken control of the aircraft? There were even theories about cyber hijacking, military involvement, hidden cargo on board. And then, the more mysterious ideas. Could something unknown have interfered with the flight? The truth is, no theory fully explains everything. Behind every mystery are real people. 239 lives. Families waiting at airports, hoping for news. Days passed, then weeks, then months. Some refused to believe the plane was gone. Others were forced to accept a painful reality. But without answers, there was no closure, just questions, endless questions. More than a year later, something was finally found. A piece of aircraft debris washed ashore on an island, then another, and another. Small fragments, confirmed to be from MH370, proof that the plane had crashed. But still, no main wreckage, no black box, no clear answers. The Indian Ocean is one of the deepest places on Earth. Some areas are deeper than Mount Everest is tall. Searching here is incredibly difficult. Robotic submarines scanned the ocean floor, but the area was massive, and the wreckage remained hidden. Even with advanced technology, the ocean kept its secret. Years later, the mystery remains unsolved. Some investigators believe the pilot deliberately diverted the plane. Others still argue for mechanical failure or hijacking. But there are still gaps, still unanswered questions. Why was there no distress call? Why did the plane fly for hours? Why has the main wreckage never been found? This is what makes MH370 one of the greatest mysteries of our time. Somewhere, in the depths of the ocean, lies the truth. A silent aircraft, frozen in time, carrying the final moments of 239 lives. Families still wait, still hope, still search for answers. But the ocean remains silent. And Flight MH370 remains one of the most haunting mysteries in modern history. If you want to explore more mysteries like this, stories that challenge what we think we know, make sure to subscribe to Mystery Unfolds, because some mysteries are still waiting to be uncovered. Until next time, stay curious.